legal challenge to intensive animal people raising made in United Kingdom. On January 25, 2022, a case was heard at the Royal Courts of Justice in London, UK, asking for judicial review of the British government not taking action to protect citizens from the immense harms from animal people factories, namely zoonotic diseases, antibiotic resistance, climate change, and pollution in violation of the European Convention of Human Rights and the UK's Human Rights Act 1998. The legal action was led by Jane Tregett, founder and director of the non-profit Humane Being, a Shining World Compassion Award recipient, and Dr. Alice Brough, a veterinary surgeon who previously worked in the British pig people industry.
Essentially what we're calling for is that the government actually acknowledge the risks posed to human health, assess them fully, do a full review and then distribute that information to the public. So that's what we can hope to achieve with our specific legal case. Beyond that, we would hope that that would pressurise them to act on those risks, because we've presented about 1,200 pages worth of very compelling evidence that this is a risk to human health for zoonotic pathogens, so future pandemics much worse than COVID, antibiotic resistance, environmental catastrophe, and also chronic disease from consuming these products. So there's many arguments against factory farming, so we hope that in actually bringing those together, government would be forced to do something about it.
Before the case was heard in court, outside the venue, key speakers highlighted issues around industrial animal people raising, including Vanessa Hudson, leader of the Animal Welfare Party.
Here in the UK, we have a human population of 68 million people, but we have a farmed animal population of over 200 million animals. They're living short, horrible, miserable lives in intense, cramped conditions, brilliant for disease to spread.
Jane Tregett sincerely thanked everyone involved in the benevolent endeavour.
This is 2 years of work, but we couldn't have got here without the support of every single one of you. Every word of encouragement, every donation, every person that said, "We get what you're doing, we're behind you," means the absolute world. This is for all of us. This is for our children. This is for the animals. This is for the planet. Thank you all so much. Thank you.
Although the case was ultimately dismissed by the court, an appeal is planned. What an incredible accomplishment! Jane Tregett, Dr. Alice Brough, and volunteers involved. In God's mercy, we pray this case will eventually succeed and helps lead to mass awareness of the world emergency being caused by animal people factories.